Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. In case you can't tell by what we're wearing, we have made it to Green Bay and we are at Lambeau Field today. We're going to be doing one of the tours, so we have a walking tour scheduled in just a few hours. Dad and Joy are going to go in just a little bit for the Hall of Fame, so they're going to get to enjoy all the things inside of there. If they get any pictures, we may include those as well, but I didn't think that the younger little Faith would enjoy it, so we're gonna go do something else in the meantime. We did bring one extra with us today. Let's have him introduced. Bradley, you ready to go inside?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you the biggest cheesehead or are you the littlest cheesehead?
Littlest cheesehead.
You're the littlest cheesehead in the family. So we just left our hotel and we headed over. We'll show you maybe a few little clips of that in just a minute. Are you ready to go today?
Yeah.
All right. That's right. We're gonna go over to Lambeau Field, right?
Yeah.
And that's how we roll back to the gutter. We had to get a minivan to fit all of our stuff. Main reason, 10 days worth of laundry, especially with needing jackets and pants. That's a lot of clothes for 5 people. Bradley, up. Good boy. They're all still there.
Right there!
Are we in the North Pole? I thought all the elves went back to the North Pole.
That's so cute!
Maybe Mercy sent somebody to spy on us?
It has a Christmas tree!
It's only May. All right, I think we're ready to take off in our rocket ship. You guys ready?
Yeah, we're going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship. Hi ho, little Einstein's ready to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. G, go!
Sesame Street, brought to you by the letter G. Yes, we're here. All right, let's go towards the font. We got to get those iconic family photos. He must be hungry. He's gonna eat the cheese, not wear it on his head. He got a cheese beard.
Go back out! Go back out!
Hey! You scored a goal. You scored a goal. That's
Say
what
woo!
happens for Lambeau Field after you scored a goal.
I play
called football.
Football.
Wait, this whole day's for who?
Me.
Oh, the biggest kid in the clan.
Heck yeah.
Cheeseheads. And here are a few of our iconic family photos I was referring to that will be memories for many years to come for our family. The Hall of Fame and the tours all start on the first floor. We were on the lower level, so we needed to find the elevator. What? The letter
We
G
can
is
watch.
everywhere.
We can watch.
Joy said we can watch the game while we're in the elevator because you don't want to miss anything.
I mean, it's very important and don't miss.
Eddie said we need the game. Ready to the park?
Found the Hall of Fame. So here's where we split off. Joy and Dad got to go and enjoy the Hall of Fame at Lambeau Field. This is where they were able to see the Green Bay Packers history of many of the players and coaches throughout the years. Inside, they were able to see the field, commitment gallery, community gallery, excellence gallery, championship gallery. This 2-story facility is located on the first floor of the Lambeau Field atrium. This new complex is unique to Green Bay because it is the first Hall of Fame dedicated to a single professional football team. They have a way of marketing and making money in the early 2000s, unlike any other NFL team. Inside the Hall of Fame, there are interactive displays, a replica of Vince Lombardi's office, and a trophy room showcasing the team's 13 world championships. 4 of them are the Vince Lombardi trophies. There's game day access available to ticket holders on game day, which is open until kickoff. Otherwise, it opens daily, Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. This was a separate ticketed price from our tour. It's freezing cold, not something that we're used to. Look at their breath, you can see it.
This is what it would be like in the ice bowl. Right? You see, Joy? Are you cold? Joy, act like you're cold. Cold. This is one of the goalposts from ice bowl.
Vince Lombardi's desk has his retro game film projector, landline phone, playbooks, and even classic paperwork.
This is Joy looking at the Hall of Fame. Packers win World Championship 1962.
A Green Bay Press-Gazette editor, George Calhoun, and a former local high school sports star, Earl Curly Lambeau, decided to start a football team. The unlikely duo would unknowingly build one of the NFL's most unique franchises. The team didn't start with much, just a passion for football and a sponsorship from a local packing plant.
There's Joy checking out the Hall of Fame. Bicycles. There's a tradition, or the bike tradition, is during training camp, the players would help ride their bikes from Lambeau Field all the way to the training center. Curly Lambeau's jerseys. So this would be all the jerseys of some of the inductees. What we know today, Brett Favre, the trophy room. Lombardi Trophy.
So what was Mom doing while Joy and Dad were in the Hall of Fame? Of course, she took the girls to the store. We had to go shopping. We had to see everything possible that you could wear as a hat in the shape of cheese. And also just about anything you can think of with the Green Bay logo on it. You could find things like a bike, keychains, dog collars, leashes, toys, jerseys, cups of every color and size, and even things for your household like a toaster.
Which one do you like more? Really, look. No, I don't.
$10,000 crystal helmet, Swarovski. This one? You found something that...
Alex, take a picture for him.
Okay, I'll take a picture for him.
And send it to Grandma and Grandpa. Let's go. Let's take it. Should I give her a remote? Mommy, look at the high spot. Should I get the remote?
To buy the whole pie of cheese. Wheel cheese. We left the store and had to run literally over to Titletown so that we could have a little bit of time to play on the playground. They saw it the night before and didn't want to miss this opportunity. We had the legendary tour in just a few minutes, but we didn't want to miss this fun opportunity. Check out some of these videos of the girls playing on the playground. Kids absolutely love this place. It was such a fun and creative playground. I have not really seen any like this before.
like a suitcase?
Yeah. Mommy, I think I'm going over there, okay? Look at all the trees, babe. Ready, guys, sit. Seesaw, 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 seesaw.
A playground of cheese.
Mommy,
For
can
the
I
cheese
get
heads.
off? I want to go for the tunnel. This is my shop. Oh. Do not touch this. It moves me. That thing.
That's just a run. You can run, and it tells you how fast you run.
All right, I think our little cheesehead was ready to start the tour. We started the legendary stadium tour on the first floor. This ultimate comprehensive tour was a total of 2 hours where we were guided by 2 tour guides throughout the stadium and in some backstage areas. It was about a mile and a half duration and lots of elevator rides. We started in one of the areas with the suites where we were able to actually have our first overlook out onto the field. As we saw the field, we were quite surprised to see the stadium, one, that it was empty and quiet, but two, that it was mainly just grass. So because it's not in season for football, they are maintaining the grass during our stay, which we'll show you a little bit later. But without all of the yard lines and Green Bay written on the end zones, it definitely looks different. One thing that doesn't look different, the giant G that can be seen for miles and miles away. So we were able to go out on the rooftop to see the G up close. They said that at nighttime it lights up and kind of like the bat symbol can be seen far in the distance, showing everyone where Lambeau Field is, even in the middle of the night. The tour guides were great, even willing to take pictures of us as a group if needed. Even Bradley got to join in and become a cheesehead at Packer Field, taking his own first visit photos at the stadium. We had to get the back of our shirts, as of course that's our maiden names for myself and current married name. The next thing we entered was one of the suites. This suite we were actually able to take a little tour and go inside of. You could see the box, what they would be able to sit in, which would be amazing if the weather is cold. And they also have access to sitting in some of the seats just outside this box, which we were able to sit in ourselves. They took us out, and in this area they actually have seats, which is unusual at Lambeau Field, as the rest is all just those stadium bleachers. Sounds pretty uncomfortable to me if you're going to be sitting for a long period of time. But these seats gave us a great view of the field where we were able to sit down and pretend to watch a game, probably the closest that the kids will have for quite some time, as we are a long distance away from Wisconsin. And of course, tickets are hard to come by. They did tell us at this point in the tour that we were able to get on the wait list down at the gift shop, and basically if we wanted to get on the gift shop, we could be one in 155,000 people to be on the list, and most likely in my lifetime I would not make it to the top of the list, but I would get a letter every summer telling me at what point I was in the list. I could see in the far distance from one of the rooftops the restaurant that we went to later in the day. They talked to us about Titletown, which was also in the distance. The press box or media room was another special part of the trip. Here we learned about some of the etiquette and rules of the media, where they were assigned to sit, and how they had to have basically a work type environment with no cheering involved. As we looked out the glass and onto the field, we were able to see at this time them doing some maintenance on the field. The guy was spreading fertilizer and going up and down to make sure that the field was as green as can be. We did also learn that their field is super unique because of the grass in time was having issues because of the cold temperatures and also the drainage with the type of soil that they have. So they had people brought in from other countries to make sure they added a synthetic fiber into the grass to make sure that it was one of the best grasses possible for game days, so there wasn't any sinkage in the field. Here we entered into the visitors' locker room where we were able to take quite a few pictures as a family and individuals dreaming of our day being NFL players and getting ready for the game. It was interesting to see where they could hang their clothes and even on the seat itself where you could lift up to have more storage below. The girls really enjoyed this, as some of them would love to be professional sports players if they could get their dream come trues. Even Bradley got in on some of this fun and was pretending to be a football player himself. Or maybe he should just be the mascot. He does look like a pretty cute cheesehead if you ask me. After the locker room, we made it down the hall, which I love this AstroTurf on the way to help with the cleats and onto the field. Now, when you're going towards the field, one of the really cool things that we passed by was the officials' locker room, which we weren't even able to tour. They said it's under facial recognition. Then we made it into the tunnel where we were met by lots of crowds and fans cheering us on as they opened the tunnel door and we walked out. There was the original concrete and brick from the old tunnel where a lot of players have a lot of sentiment and touch their cleats to, because all of Green Bay coaches and players have walked through that tunnel now because they did add that addition with the original tunnel to the new tunnel. Once you get out onto the field, you were able to see everything at eye level. Pretty amazing and different point of view, one that we may never get again in our lifetime. The grass, perfectly beautiful. They did say we're not allowed to touch it, lick it, just about anything to the grass. So we were sure to keep our distance. Even Bradley was a good boy with that, even though the grass is very enticing when you're a sweet, sweet dog like him. But he was very well mannered with the grass. After that, the people of the tour were able to go up into the bleachers and able to sit in the bleachers for a minute before we ended the tour and went back into the main concourse to wrap it up with our tour guides. There were so many facts that we learned throughout the day. I think I've only mentioned just the smallest, minute part of them, but we learned a lot, and I would say it's worth it if you've never been to Lambeau and you want to learn a little bit more about some of the history and explore some of the things that you may not normally get access to. It is a pretty neat tour, probably a one and done type of thing, but I think even our kids enjoyed it for the most part. Maybe not for little tiny kids, but I would say at our ages between 5 and 10, our children still enjoyed it.
Pretty big.
I like the flame of it, yeah. I like the other thing.
You liked at the end where we went out on the field?
I think she said she liked the
Where they cheered and they went, ooh.
Oh, when you went out onto the field?
Yeah, I think that was right. Just that thing. For my drink, I could have a big soda.
Alright, you hungry?
Yeah.
Mac and cheese with fries.
And fries.
Look
Look at the wall with all the signatures.
I can take a picture for you. Is everyone? Can you pass it? Pass me the ketchup. Joy, after we're done, can I have?
Are they good?
Yeah.
Now she likes them. She didn't want to try them, and now she likes them. Your first Wisconsin cheese curds that are fried. Why are you sad?
Because I want dessert.
Hey Faith, how was your cheeseburger?
Good, but the cheese was bad because it didn't have much.
You like a
Cheese.
lot of cheese.
Yeah.
Was it yummy in your tummy?
Yeah. Nah, yummy.
Grace, how was it?
Good.
What was your favorite?
The french fries. Ketchup.
Actually accurate. I'm pretty sure I saw her just eating straight ketchup, and I'm like, we did not pay for the ketchup, we paid for the hot dog. Eat the hot dog. How was it?
Very good.
Kroll's was a great way to end our day at Lambeau Field. We really enjoyed the atmosphere and the authenticity that we felt being so close to the stadium, so I definitely recommend checking it out if you're nearby. Alright, back in the car we go. Now we gotta make our trip back down south again. We're gonna head down south to Wisconsin. We're gonna go to Brookfield. So we were trying to get kind of close to Milwaukee, but not too close for the next few days where we'll be staying. This is one of our longest stays at a hotel. And we're gonna do a lot of things around Milwaukee area. Hopefully we can get a sweet treat tonight because I think the girls are really wanting one. I know there's some really good ice cream places around.
Ice cream.
See.
I don't like ice cream. Mom, can we open?
As we're leaving Kroll's West, it was recommended because look at its location compared to Lambeau Field, so definitely a game day staple from what we've heard. I can tell it's been here for quite some time. Hold on, let me fix it. All right, you ready to go on your rocket ship?
This is for my baby. Yeah, we're going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship. Hi ho, little Einstein, ready to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
She's got a little buddy there. I don't even think she realizes it. He's just snuggled up. Alright, we're going into the True Hotel. It's our next one away from home for a while. Alright, go straight down. Let's find 127.
That way or that way?
Straight.
Okay.
Alright, we're going in.
Because look.
Alright, here's our room at the True Hotel.
Wait, like that?
Everybody pile in. Come on, bring your stuff in, guys.
Let go.
Our little fridge.
And nothing. From me.
And Faith.
Yeah, it's
You get a blanket.
Yay!
Yay!
Hope you like it. All right, we're back in the car. We're gonna take a quick trip from the hotel over to Cops. We're in the Brookfield area, so there is one just a few minutes down the way. And let's see what the kids think. I hear it is a staple in this area. Pretty cool theming, and also really yummy food.
It's not like
Quick stack toe, which is the
Quick
flavor
stack
of the month.
no, that's the flavor of the day.
Sorry,
Flavor of the day is Quick
day.
Stacks.
That's Mommy.
look at that mint chocolate chip coming off. That's good.
I want to see it on the floor.
Oh, she says it's dripping out on the floor.
I want to get up there.
Caramel,
I have to keep throwing.
blueberry, strawberry, and peanut butter.
They're a mess.
He's like a little kid.
My
I can't
goodness.
even bring him anywhere. He's making
It
a
smells
puddle.
really quick.
Look at the ice cream puddle. Next time, get it in a dish. All right, Bradley's getting a little jealous. He says maybe that dropping down there is for him. Sorry, buddy, it's not for you.
You're suffering.
The kids have come to the verdict that they think it's pretty good. Ice cream for dinner. I guess they approve.
It's still all over my face.
Yes, it is all over your face. You're just gonna have to deal with the face at the end. You're like a 3-year-old right now getting an ice cream cone in Florida that's melting. But you have a
It's
jacket.
melting.
But you have a jacket on. This makes no sense. There we are at Cops.
I'm still pretty full from dinner, so we are gonna have to try next time with their burgers, but I hear their burgers are really good as well. So, and the fries. So maybe that will be an adventure in one of our videos coming up soon.
It's a chugger. It's not a chugger.
All right, so now we're back at the hotel and winding down for the night. The girls are in bed. Bradley, he didn't even want to get out of bed to go to the bathroom for his last potty break. I'm finishing up some editing so I can stay on top of this vacation. Overall, I think we had an amazing day. It was Ryan's day. Basically, we got to go and made our trip all the way here to Wisconsin for one of his favorite things. Top on our list, priority-wise, was to go to Lambeau Field. So we did that. We did the legendary tour today, as you saw. Tons and tons of pictures. Sadly, we weren't able to really take any video of that. That is one of the things that they would rather us not do. So lots of pictures. Hope you enjoyed those, and lots of memories for us to look back over the years to come. The day was beautiful. The weather was perfect. Not too hot, not too cold. We had an amazing lunch over at Kroll's. I think the girls really enjoyed that. Even trying the fried cheese curds for the first time, they were surprised that they were so good, and they were not happy when they found out that mom and dad ate them all. After that, we did the 2-hour drive down towards the Milwaukee and Brookfield area. We are now at the True Hotel in Brookfield, where we'll be staying for the next several nights. And then we'll be in this area for the next few days doing things around the Milwaukee area. After that, we did make a trip out just for a special treat for the girls tonight. We went over to Cops and got some yummy milkshakes and custard, and I think they really did enjoy that. So we've been exhausted from all the things that we've been packing into each day. So there are a few days where we try not to overwhelm, and I think today, after doing the full tour, we're pretty tired. So let's wind down, let me finish some editing, and we'll see you tomorrow for some more fun adventures. A little bit different tomorrow. We're kind of winging it. We do have a couple things in mind, some of them really meaningful and family-oriented and special to our hearts, but a little bit different. Maybe not as high on the thrill level or excitement, but things that are still super important. So stay tuned for day 5, which will be coming real soon.